The spectacular success of Fritz Wendel's first pure jet flight sent shockwaves through the highest echelons of the German military, catching the attention of General Adolf Galland, the legendary commander of the fighter force. Galland was a brilliant tactician and a ruthless combat veteran, who was growing increasingly desperate as he watched waves of Allied heavy bombers systematically pulverize the German homeland. He knew that conventional piston-engine fighters were losing the war of attrition against the overwhelming industrial numbers of the Allies, and he was searching for a technological miracle to turn the tide. On May 22, 1943, Galland arrived at the Messerschmitt testing airfield, determined to pilot the radical new machine himself and evaluate its true military potential. Climbing into the cockpit of the Me 262 V4 prototype, Galland felt the immediate, jarring contrast between his familiar Focke-Wulf 190 and this sleek, shark-shaped jet. When the mechanics ignited the Jumo 004 engines, the piercing turbine shriek reverberated through his airframe, filling the cockpit with a tense, vibrating energy. Galland pushed the throttles forward and accelerated down the runway, applying the brake tap technique to lift the tail before rocketing into the sky. The moment the aircraft broke gravity, Galland experienced an epiphany that would alter his military philosophy forever, as the sheer smoothness and absence of a vibrating propeller made him feel like he was gliding on ice at impossible speeds. He pushed the machine through aggressive climbs, tight turns, and high-speed level runs, effortlessly leaving the escorting piston planes miles behind in a matter of seconds.
Upon landing, Galland climbed out of the cockpit, his face flushed with adrenaline and absolute certainty. He immediately sent a frantic, enthusiastically worded report directly to the Air Ministry, famously declaring that the aircraft flew not as if it were pulled by an engine, but as if an angel were pushing it forward. He recognized that this machine possessed a massive speed advantage of over 150 kilometers per hour against any Allied fighter in existence, a disparity so vast that it rendered traditional air combat tactics completely obsolete. Galland argued with fierce urgency that all resources must be immediately diverted from traditional aircraft production to flood the skies with thousands of these jet interceptors, believing that a single mass-produced fleet of Me 262s could single-handedly sweep the American and British bomber streams from the heavens and secure German air supremacy in a single stroke.